thanks for stopping by the small group blog today. We wanted to take just a few minutes and hopefully clear up some questions that you may have about the new movie Fireproof and how SonRise will be responding to that with our small groups. So I want to welcome Dr. Tim with me today. He's going to help us work through some of these questions that we've been hearing just sort of around the church. And I know one thing that's new with this study is all of our groups are actually doing this at the same time, and all of our groups are doing this every week, which is new for a lot of groups.
That's true. I think there's some synergistic energy that I believe will happen whenever the whole church focuses on one topic, one thought. It gives us things to talk about together, to experience together. And I just think that there's some energy that comes from that kind of focus. I've experienced that before. I found that to be a very, very positive thing. I know if groups are not used to meeting every week, this will be a little different for them. However, I think that by doing so, they're going to find some strength from agreement as they work together with other groups. One thing that I know, you've got 15 different groups right now meeting. Let's say that there's a new person that wanting to get involved. How are they going to get connected? You got 15 groups already full. What's the plan on involving them?
Yeah, that's a great question. We would definitely want to make some space for new people. If we've got 150 people in small groups, then we're missing 150 adults in small groups. And we're hoping that some couples will step out of their current group and maybe even bring another couple with them, say 2 to 4 people, step out for this 6-week series and lead other couples through this study. And at the end of that, another big question has been, if we go out, can we not go back? And of course they can. So we're going to leave that up to the new groups. After 6 weeks, this group may continue, which we would encourage. But if they want to go back, or if they each want to find another group to go to, we're just going to put the ball in their court and let them make that decision.
I know you get into group life and you love it, you enjoy it, and you don't want to leave that environment. There's a comfort zone there. But I would encourage our group participants and leaders to think about the value of the community that they experience and our call to help connect people to Christ. And it really requires experienced people to be able to step in to form a new group. And it may very well be these people are sitting in our groups today.
I know one thing that our leaders probably don't even know yet is that our curriculum has been donated. And a lot of people have asked, do we need to buy it? Do we need to order it? And Chick-fil-A has actually given us enough curriculum for all of our groups, so we'll be providing that to them. And one thing that they've noticed on the curriculum is that it is 6 weeks. And we know that our sermon series is 4 weeks, the curriculum is 6 weeks, so people are saying, well, what do we do in that 2-week gap? Help us kind of understand the plan for that.
Well, in a way, they obviously work together. The small group study is going to support the message series. The message series support the small group study. I really don't see that it's a big issue if it went 2 weeks past the message series. Obviously, from my role, I plan preaching for the year, and I say how many weeks should I devote to this particular topic or issue, and I've chosen 4. There's actually a 5th week that the church probably does not know or realize. While there are 4 distinct sermons focusing on this, the 5th Sunday there's going to be a topic. I will address some things. There's also going to be a time of vow renewal. So that November the 9th actually is the message conclusion, even though a lot of that's going to be vow renewal and commitment in response to building those kind of relationships. So there's maybe 1 week carryover. I don't think it's going to be a big issue and shouldn't really matter. I think that the small groups, I think, will benefit greatly by completing all 6 weeks and going through the study just as it's presented. Obviously, we have talked a lot about small groups and our dream, our vision. Where are we going from here? What's the plan to maybe use Fireproof? How is it going to help us in our ministry here at SonRise to grow our small groups?
I think this is a great way to get into a group for the first time. It's intimidating sometimes when you don't know a lot of people in the church, and it's much more intimidating to go to someone's living room than it is to come to church.
This is a great way for people to try it out, and just see what it's like. Someone might readily say, well, I'll do it for 6 weeks. It's just a temporary thing.
Right.
And they'll go and experience their small group and say, wow, this is awesome. I really want to be a part of this on a regular basis. And so hopefully I mean, at least let's come out of this thing with 5 new groups, if not 10. I think it would be wonderful.
Yeah, I think you're right, and I hope that we've been able to answer a few of the questions. I know that our staff meetings have just been consumed with Fireproof and all that surrounded that. We will continue to communicate with you, our leaders, over the next few weeks and really even over the next few days so that you can get with your group. We want to do our best to stay on the same page with you. If you have other questions that maybe we didn't get around to today, if you can email me or email Tim, you could also just post a comment at the bottom of the video. I'm really looking forward to just the next couple of weeks, and I think it's going to be awesome.
I can't wait to see what God is going to do in the life of SonRise through this focus.
Well, thanks for your time. Thank you guys for tuning in as well, and we will talk to you again very soon.